The best of the morning X. 99X.
We'll play mystery guest with Sean and this guest. Okay.
Yeah, Sean, you get to ask a question, a yes or no question.
Are you a man?
Sometimes. I did win Worst Dressed Woman in 1984 on Mr. Blackwell's list.
I remember that.
Yes,
you
I
did
did
win that. He's not kidding.
Were you in Dog Day?
Any guesses yet, Sean?
Were you in Dog Day Afternoon?
No, that was Al Pacino. Sorry,
like Al
good guess.
Pacino.
That's
I'm
one
sorry.
down.
You know what? You do sound like Al Pacino.
I do sound like Al
A
Pacino?
little bit.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Remember,
The
all I have is the
Scarface
voice
era.
over here. All I have is the voice.
Okay, one more question, and then we're going to flip the cards.
Are you a comedian?
Yes, that's arguable.
Depends what day it is.
Exactly. I'll give you a hint, Sean, okay? I want to rock! Remember that, Sean?
No.
Sean, say hello to Dee Snider.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
How you doing?
Oh, my God. Hey,
Yeah.
Dee, did you cut your hair a little bit?
Well, I got a little nuts. You know, I am middle-aged. I have 4 children, and I'm married, and got a certain responsibility as a parent, so I shaved the sides and dyed it red and pierced my septum. You know, it's a great look for the PTA, let me tell you.
Seriously, you don't.
What, seriously?
Seriously, you do not go to like school meetings. There is no way you show up at a school
No,
meeting.
I don't. Well, I participate in my children's upbringing. I don't believe in the PTA,
But I mean-
or the PMRC, or any of those letters or anything like that. But the kids in my 8-year-old's class call me Yarnhead. And I said, you know, that's very funny. I said, I tell your little friends that Yarnhead's going to sneak into their room at night and get them while they sleep.
Dee, the last time I saw you, you had Michael Bolton opening for you, trying to act as a heavy metal guy.
Michael Bolton, yeah, what happened there?
Now he's doing opera, D. See what you did to him?
Hey, you know what? You know what? He's got a lot more money than I do. I may have made a mistake.
Yeah, but at least you have your self-dignity.
I have my self-respect.
He has none of that.
And most of your hair.
That's why I turned down Hanson when they asked me to join. I'll tell you.
Although looking at the haircut, do you even have that still? That's the question.
You know what? When you still have to throw down with your son's varsity football team, you've got something going on. I don't know.
Are you working out?
I always work out. I like
Yeah.
to stay in shape, but thanks for noticing.
I noticed.
Hey, Sean,
Yeah.
go ahead, Dee Snider.
Dee,
Yes, Sean.
I have loved
want me to
your,
talk?
I have loved your work for a lifetime.
Well, that's wonderful to say. Now, Sean, let me tell you something.
Yeah.
I'm one of your peers, bro. I've
You
got a
are.
syndicated radio show.
Yeah.
Do you?
Yeah, Premier Radio Network, The House of Hair, 2 hours a week of 80s rock and
The
roll.
House of Hair.
The House of Hair.
Well, that's ironic because you do the House of Hair,
Yes.
and Sean is House of Losing Hair.
Oh, you've got the old reverse mohawk, eh, Sean?
Yeah, you got that going on, bud.
Yeah.
Jimmy.
Where do you get that with the hole in the middle? That one. But Sean, I have a movie coming out in September. I
Do
know
you
you'd be
really?
interested in.
Yeah, what are you
yes,
gonna be
I
in?
wrote and star in a film made by the Shooting Gallery. They're the people who made Sling Blade. It'll be in theaters in September. It's called Strangeland.
You
It's
play a
kind-
priest, right?
No, I play a schizophrenic sexual sadist.
Wow.
It's a stretch,
That's a
Sean. I know, but
stretch,
work with me.
Stretch.
People out there, the movie's kind of like Seven, but not as upbeat. You know, it's not a fun film like
upbeat.
Seven was.
Oh, man.
You know, this one leaves you really depressed. No, it's coming out. It'll be in theaters, and it's pretty cool. I'm going to be doing a Strangeland soundtrack album with bands like Marilyn Manson, Korn, Tool, Rage Against the Machine are on there, and maybe Twisted Sister, who may do something. And a Strangeland tour. Going to cross-promote the film in September, the first time it's ever been done, with 4 or 5 bands from the soundtrack going around, touring the world, supporting the film. So it's pretty cool. I'm not doing really anything much. Did I tell you about my voiceover career?
I've heard you on doing some voiceover
Yeah,
stuff.
if you've run any Bruce Springsteen commercials for albums, or I don't know what your format is, or
Christian
Show
rock.
Me,
Show
that Rolling
Christian
Stones
rock, yeah.
pay-per-view thing that was on there.
That was yours? That was your
Let's
voice?
hear it. Do the spiel.
What was the voiceover?
What was the Rolling Stones? Well, I can't remember. All I could do. I remember the Springsteen. It was The Ballad of Dom Joad, American music for the 90s.
You're a busy man, D.
Yeah.
We never knew.
I narrated the Frank Sinatra documentary.
Oh, yeah.
I did. I swear.
You narrated a Sinatra documentary?
Yes,
You didn't meet him, did you?
No, he didn't know I was on there. I narrated a sci-fi documentary for the Learning Channel.
Do you think the
I
chairman
work, baby.
you think the chairman of the board might be alarmed if he saw who was narrating his bio?
I don't think much alarms the chairman of the board these days.
He's not noticing much these days.
Other than the beeper on his heart monitor,
really,
you know.
Good point.
Sean,
Yeah.
it's been a pleasure.
Yeah, thanks for stopping by. Dee, it was nice talking to you. Thanks for taking time.
Hey, it's a pleasure talking at you, Sean.
Okay, see you
We'll
guys
see you later.
The best of the Morning X
With Barnes, Leslie, and Jimmy.
99X.
Mic Drop. Hosted by former Navy SEAL Mike Ritlin. It's raw.
Any single time that you left the wire, you could lose 4 guys.
It's unfiltered.
That was the most horrible screaming I'd ever heard. Taking a hit on the chin, you want to pay it back?
It's tough talk from the top minds in their field.
Would I choose to not do our duty as military fighting men? No, I would not make that decision, without question.
Mic Drop. Follow and listen on your favorite platform.